Ugh. I feel like I've got the wheezy Jeffersons today. Greetings, it is I, Foolish. Welcome to the carnival. Something shell game with the bottle and ducks. Man, these things are piling up, buddy. Piling up. Okay, we finished this. Luckily, I've already been productive today, so. Okay. Alright, 2 questions. And this, I think it'll be fun. It'll be fun for me anyway. We're going to use Bonefire because these are life-affirming questions. And also, her book is better. Oh my god, Bonefire is a woman. I had been referring to it as genderless, but I think maybe because the creator is female. But you know, it's also free to change whenever. Maybe today it's a female, maybe tomorrow it'll be male. Maybe after that it'll be both. A bit of both. Here's what we got. 2 psychology questions. That's why I'm using Bonefire. Although it might be funnier to use Morgan. It's just that I don't feel like we need reverse in this reading, so. And also the Bonefire book is way better. I would actually, honestly, I would recommend this just for the book. Even if you don't end up using the cards. I'm having a blast with the book. It's everything I ever wanted in a tarot book. And I've treated it with such reverence that I haven't even wanted to put my tabs inside of it. Defile it with my office supply fetish. It's serious, you guys. Okay. Today I have 2 questions. We'll just do the one. We'll do one at a time. I'll split them into 2 videos. I've been thinking a lot about working out, training. I'll be able to do it soon. Once I start getting treated for this mess. All right. Okay. We're not going to look at it just yet. So, I've been thinking about it. How I'm going to put myself together because I'm by myself. I don't have my coach. I'm pretty sure I'm retired from powerlifting, at least for now. I have absolutely no interest in going to a gym at all or leaving the house at all. 0 interest at all. I want to do it at home. Plus, Mr. Foolish and I can work out together. We lost our old school gym around the corner. It has been converted into yet another Planet Fitness. So we've kind of built, you know, I mean, we have stuff here. And it actually doesn't take much at all. Resistance bands are, those things are no joke. Mad Max, he's been using them for about a year since his gym closed. I just told him, I was like, dude, like, just go get some resistance bands. And I told someone else that too, and she had been, you know, because she got tired. Well, honestly, she and I are a lot alike. She's not a big fan of dealing with people either. Or the public. Let's just say neither one of us have a burning desire to deal with the public. That's different than people, right? It's made up of people, but it's kind of like the traffic of people. The public, right? I told her to get some bands and, well, we talked about it. I can't remember if she already had some or... Anyway, I was just like, dude, just use your bands. I'm pretty sure she already knew that, though. But I said it because I like to boss people around. Psych. Man, she got, I mean, I call her trap queen because her traps, it was very, very short amount of time that they were out and about. Mad Max, a former powerlifter, he was on his way. He's actually gotten pretty cut, pretty swole. Like, I actually saw, he sends me pictures periodically, and I actually saw a whisper of a rib cage in his last photo. He and I look like we could be closely related. We both had the same type of build. Actually had the same, I mean, we look genetically, we look like we are related, closely related. All right, we'll take it. We're both bulky, barbarian types, and he's getting very cut. He's pretty excited about it, and he's also been doing a lot of cardio, which is something I make jokes about how powerlifters don't do cardio, but guess what? I'm not a powerlifter anymore, am I? So now it's time for me to think about what I'm going to do for working out. To me, you're either getting stronger or you're getting weaker. There's no maintaining nothing. You don't maintain. You're either falling backward or you're charging forward. Even if you're doing the same program over and over again, you're still getting stronger. Your body's becoming more efficient. There's many manifestations of strength in a person other than muscle mass or, even weight loss. There's how much oxygen your body's able to take advantage of. How well does your blood flow in your veins? There's many, many, many different indicators of strength. Here's my question as I've been pondering my rebuild process, because that's what it's going to be. It's going to be long and arduous, but it's going to be worth it. People ask me, doesn't it hurt to lift? And I say, it hurts not to. I don't want to be that person who's having trouble getting around under my own power. I was thinking about how I can't really work out right now because of my condition that chews up joints and tendons. So that probably explains a lot of why my last year as a power lifter was so I wasn't recovering, I wasn't sleeping, I wasn't able to, I just was constantly clawing my way out of a hole. And I wasn't getting stronger. But I was still putting in tons of effort. That was infuriating. I was still putting in tons of efforts. And I was still making it to the gym. And I was still running around crazy trying to maintain the schedule. And that's you. And I couldn't even, I never felt like I reached any kind of equilibrium. Like, every time I thought I would do better with a lift, because, the last time I lifted that weight, it looked, then I'd tank it, like it would just tank. Now I understand that a lot of that was probably due to this undiagnosed problem that I've had for years. Once again, I'm left with the, man, I can't believe I survived that feeling. I get that feeling a lot. This question, though, is this. And Bonefire knew what I was asking. The question was this: does your body know you haven't covered the basics? Sleep, water, proper breathing, nutrition, right? So if you work out, you'll injure yourself. And that's what I was getting to when I was talking about how I wasn't recovering. It was just like my body just stopped wanting to lift. And now that I know what's going on, I'm kind of looking back and I'm thinking maybe my body was trying to leave me some clues that, hey man, we need to stop what you're doing, right? Now I'm, hindsight, mad dog, it's all 2020. All right. So here it is. Does your body know you haven't recovered? Does your body know you haven't covered the basics? Sleep, water, breathing, nutrition. So if you work out, you'll injure yourself. I was going to say something way more profane, but we'll just leave it as, does the body know you're not ready? Just imagine if I just kept going. I shudder to think. About what would happen if I just kept going. All right. I love a Sharpie. Okay. Now, let's begin. 3 of coins. I mean, is that possible for... We'll find out here in a second, but do you think that's possible for people that aren't working out? Their body doesn't generate enough energy to work out because it knows the person's not ready. It's a fair question. It's kind of a backwards question because if they were getting the sleep and the nutrition and the proper breathing and the water that they needed, they would feel like working out. But I'm coming at it from basically the ass end of that argument. Okay, interesting. 3 of coins. The building of a fortune via careful planning and training. The use of raw materials. Transformation through work, being of use to the community. Now, pentacles, coins, big shiny things, it's about resources. It's not necessarily just about money, right? We know that. Queen of coins. Practicality and materialism in motion. Pride in work and achievements. The priority of family above all. A ruthless streak, powerfully creative and fertile. And once again, I say that I am gleefully barren, so that doesn't apply. But a ruthless streak, yes. Yes. I often say that a lot of people just don't change until they get good and sick or something. So I don't try not to lull people into that false complacency where everything's fine all the time, because a lot of times that keeps people from making changes. I know. Maybe it's just because I have such a comfortability with negative energy. Justice. That's not bad. Trying to do the right thing, living truthfully and being highly moral, operating for your higher self. Decisions to be made with integrity, Actions have consequences. Work through pain and do not pass on old wounds. Acknowledge mistakes. We're not quite answering my question yet, but let's just continue. High Priestess, number 2. Spirituality and understanding. Trust your inner voice. Encourage intuition. Great secrets may be revealed. Acknowledge the truth. Solutions are available if you recognize them. You will find answers in yourself, in your own self. If you don't have a deck of tarot cards or playing cards, those are just as easy. Then consider getting some. Keep your own counsel. Keep your own counsel. This isn't something that only certain people get to do. Just like strength, when I went off on that the other night. You have access to everything. Everything is an option to you. Knight of Swords. Another beautiful card. I really love those colors. Look. The High Priestess, too. I'll make sure you have plenty of time to marvel at these cards when I do post. Knight of Swords. Charging into the unknown. Logic being employed. Single-mindedness. Deaf or blind to others' opinions. About to lose control. Learning a painful lesson. I think this is about, at the risk of being a cheater, cheating at tarot. 3 of Coins, resources. Queen of Coins, resources, justice. High Priestess, keep your own counsel. Listen to your own self, right? Knight of Swords, deaf or blind to others' opinions. A lot of that could be related to the fact that everybody knows what you should be doing, but really, like, your body knows. I'm starting to lean toward, this question is a poor question. I worded this question poorly. This question is worded poorly because I need to stop right here. Does your body know you haven't covered the basics? Yes, it does know. And it doesn't just know on a physical level. What we need is Morgan for the, so if you work out, you'll injure yourself. Alright, so this is Bonefire BF. I mean, I guess I could do a clarification, but I don't know how to do that yet. This is the risk of watching a rookie tarot person, you know? So really, it's your own fault. I kid. Let's just see, quickly. 3 from Morgan. Because we're trying to get to, does the body know that you'll injure itself and so it doesn't want to? Morgan, does the body decide whether it wants to work out or not? Oh, that's how I should have. Oh, okay. Sometimes I have to talk out loud. You know, and it's really hard to think through anything when people don't shut up long enough for you to think, right? Pretty much like I'm doing right now. Morgan, does the body keep you from working out if it knows you're not ready? That's how I should have worded it. That's all right, yo. Like, this is what we're doing down here, learning. Morgan, baby. Give me 3. And I don't mean... Oh. Oh, Morgan, you're hilarious. Okay, thank you. Thank you, baby. The second time I've drawn these 2 today. Except this was upright and this was... So we've done the switchy. And the Four of Swords reversed. I'm glad we got Morgan involved. I'm glad we dragged her into this mess. I'm going to try to catch a new stream tonight, so I got to wrap this up. Lucky for you. Saved by the stream. Ew. Okay. Page of Swords reversed. Page of Swords upright is having fresh new ideas, creative thinking, bright mind, quick learner, curious, eager to learn new things, learning something new, new mental challenge, receive or give new information. Okay. No. No way, Jose. Reversed is too many new ideas, easily influenced by others, still a student, intellectual novice, silly or unrealistic ideas. Morgan. I should just call her 100 and call it a day and just be done with it. She's saying the body looks at you like, dude, are you for real right now? You're not doing that. You think you want to do that? You don't want to do that. This is not about money. This is about resources. Check this out. I'm glad I reformulated my question because check it. And like, I emailed somebody the other day because he was talking about people who cherry pick. In the interest of me improving my skill, if you see that I'm like, if you feel like I'm cherry picking, could you please call me on it? Because then I can correct. I want to actually learn this stuff. I don't want to take shortcuts. And then just because I want to get 5,000 subscribers. Okay. That's not why I'm doing any of this. All right. I actually do want to improve. Tight hold on resources. No new investments or spending. In other words, the body says no. Computer says no. Prudent, perhaps stingy. Hesitant to change the current situation. Being very aware and in control of your assets and liabilities. Spiritual neglect due to a preoccupation with money or things. This is about the body saying, you want to do what now? No gracias. Nice, right, Morgan? Why didn't we just start? No offense, Bonefire. No offense. Listen. I love working with you. There's no... Don't blame yourself. I hadn't formulated the question properly. Four of Swords reversed. Upright. My favorite jam. Time to rest. Take a break. Rest your minds. Recharge, right? Sleep and rest is vital for physical health and mental well-being. And how? But in reverse, it means still weak and tired, ignoring the need for rest, and thinking that you're just going to go start a little training program and join the Swole Patrol. Well, the body's saying no. The body's saying, I am not allowing that. Because you're not covering the basics, man. All right, so that might have been a little, man, that was pretty on the nose, though, right? And I didn't even pick the card. It just kind of like, you know? Dang. For the other read, the Bonefire read, I'm thinking about ignoring other people's opinions. Because everybody, man, working out is like, you'd think that people were mapping the human genome, okay? People, God, they make shit so complicated. I don't understand. Well, and then what that does is it's like discouraging. Like, it's great that you make it so complicated to keep your ego entertained. Like, congrats, right? But for normal people, all that does is it kind of gives them a lack of confidence. Like, because they're vulnerable, they don't know what they're doing. So I really, I'm glad that it said 2 times to ignore other people's opinions. It's not so much that we have drastically different bodies. It's just that food is tricky because you need food to live. So there's a lot of opportunity to get an unhealthy relationship with food. And then also we are kind of like dogs where, we're not that mindful. So, you know how dogs, they'll eat like a purple crayon and then wonder why they're shitting purple hours later. We kind of are the same way. We're not very mindful, and that's why they encourage like food journals and stuff. But then that even gets super complicated. Basically, maybe I'll read on this one day. My working theory is that we complicate shit so we won't have to do it. Oh, it's too complicated. I can't stick to something like that, I think that's one of the major ways we sabotage ourselves. This reading has gone on long enough, don't you think? Thank you for joining me and sticking around if you did. If you didn't, honestly, I can't blame you. And I will see you at another time.